bro, that was fucking nuts. Like,
I've never seen anything like that before. Like, welcome to the Nostalgia Test podcast, the show where three longtime friends put pop culture's past to the ultimate test, the Nostalgia Test. That to me was like so everyone, we're back from this is just a special convening. Like, the Knicks just like came back with 29.
Biggest comeback in NBA Finals history.
Bro, the finger roll worked this time.
Well, that's what I was about to say.
How crazy.
This might erase the Ewing finger roll because they took the shot and I was like,
it in.
God damn. And then he just tapped that shit right in.
Like, I wonder if you think that was
someone's going to say it was
a design play. I think it was a design play because that was a fucking prayer from Brunson, but OG was going right to the net the whole way. So I wonder if it's like, I wonder if that was the play they drew up, like throw it to Brunson, have him chuck it up, go get the rebound if he doesn't hit it, you know? Because, dude, that was fucking insane.
That was wild. I've never seen anything like that. I mean, I mean, that makes me want to watch basketball, but like,
this is why this team sucked me in, dude. Because I started like 2 years ago when they got 3 years ago they got Brunson. They made the playoffs. I watched a little bit. I watched last year. I got more into it, and then they went on this like 13-game winning streak, and I was like, fuck, man, they sucked me fully back in for the first time in like 20 years. And like this team, like for the first three quarters, I was like, fuck this team. They got no heart. And like, dude, like Jesus Christ, like it's like this team's got heart. Like, and it's like everyone, different guys step up every night, you know, like OG Anunoby like fucking killed it tonight.
I don't know how.
Dude, that's crazy because they were like shot. They were
totally fucked, bro. Like
they were out. They were done, dude. All San Antonio had to do was pull out a good fourth quarter, and they couldn't fucking do it. They couldn't do it.
And now I feel like I knew it. I felt like if we lost this game, we're done. We ain't coming back, you know?
Oh, yeah.
But now, if you're San Antonio, how do you come back from this embarrassment, right? Like
that is rough.
Yeah. It's like, goddamn, dude. I mean, you want to talk about, like, I'm going to say, I'm trying to think within the confines of the podcast, because the only Knicks nostalgia we had is fucking choking in 94 and 99, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So this is like the anti-nostalgia where they are, like, once again, like, Dan, I know you're the same as me. Like, we haven't watched basketball in 20 years because, like, I used to be a huge Knicks fan in the 90s.
Yeah.
And then 94, all right, they kick you in the balls. And then 99, they kick you in the balls again. And I was like, you know what? Like, I ain't got time for this no more. And
yeah.
Fuck, I mean, dude. Like,
the last time
you can't count it until you get the win.
Wow,
like,
the last time
gotta be, because it could be like the Mets. That's the thing.
So the last time they won was in 1973 against the fucking Lakers, and they won. The series went 4-1. That's unbelievable.
That's I was talking to my parents today, and I was like, Dad, the last time the Knicks won a championship, you were in your 20s. He was like, holy shit.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, like you were saying, Bill, like it was so hard for me to get over the loss. Whatever, I forget what year that was, 98 or whatever it was with
99, but they lost to San Antonio with David Robinson and Tim Duncan, right? So it was like, I mean, fuck.
I mean, you know, they've let me down so much as a fan that like I literally couldn't watch basketball anymore. I literally could not watch, and you know, watching that, it's just like, oh man, like that's a team that you could get behind. Like, that's a team you want to watch. It was kind of like when the Yankees like had the team in 96. Like, that's what it feels like, because it's like, these are people who are like gamers, you know, they're out there to do what they have to do, which is as a team win. That team in 96, the 96 Yankees is the same thing to me. Like, you know.
Agree, man. And that's why I love this team, because it's like, they're exciting to watch. And then, like, I saw this hype video someone made before the finals where, like, Jalen Brunson's been shit on his whole life. They're like, he's not tall enough. He's only 6'2". Like, he's not athletic enough. He's not fast enough. He's won a championship, a state championship in high school. He won 2 championships at Villanova. And then they cut to an interview with me. He goes, you know what? I've heard this all my life. But you know what they can't measure is my heart. And I'm like, oh, shit, bro. Like, dude, like, you see him shooting shots over a guy who's fucking 7'5" with Wemby, and it's like it's that heart is like unmeasurable, and like that's why I love watching.
Didn't he
this
take
team.
a pay cut because he found out his two friends were going to be on his team? So he
came to the Knicks and everyone talks shit. They paid him like a superstar and everyone talks shit about them. And we're like, oh, it's a dumb signing. He's not the guy, blah, blah, blah. And then they bought Hart, played with him at Villanova, as did who's the other guy? I'm blanking. Fuck. Bridges. They all played at Villanova together.
Yeah.
And
so they're like best friends.
Exactly. And they've won championships together before. And it's like, I think in sports, like we've seen it before, like you have all the talent in the world, but sometimes it don't work out, right? No. So you just got to have that mesh, and people were freaking out last year where like the Knicks made the conference finals and fired their coach. And they're like, what the fuck are they doing? Like Dolan's lost his mind, but it's like, sometimes you just need a different voice in the room,
Yeah.
I mean,
we'll see, man. That's crazy. I mean, they only got to win one more, but
yeah, we got 3 chances to do it. Once again, we've been burned before, so I'm going to be cautiously optimistic.
Yeah.
But
plus I've seen in New York,
and they got to go back to Texas, right? They're going back.
They're going back to San Antonio. Yeah.
Saturday, San Antonio.
I mean, because I've seen the New York team. I saw the Yankees go down 3. They were up 3-1, and fucking.
Oh, you saw the Red Sox thing. Yep.
Every game that I watched in that World Series, I wanted to or in that series that they did, the American League Championship, I wanted to just like jump out of a window. I was like, "You got to be kidding me! This is happening!" Like it was just.
Yeah.
So like it can't. It's not that it can't happen, right? Like. And
it can, yeah,
it definitely can, and there's been there's been precedent set for that,
and we've all seen it, and it's like, look, I know people say like, oh, some people take sports too seriously, but I also feel like, for me at least, it's like an escape from real life, right? Like it's like, all right, I'm gonna unplug from my real life and plug into this game that I obviously can't play at this level, and like,
yeah.
And I saw some people argue, people like, oh, we're up, blah, blah, blah. And people like, yo, you're not on the team. And I was like, dude, as a fan, you're more invested in the team than these fucking players are nowadays. So you have every right to say, like, because, players, especially nowadays, oh, I got more money here, I'm leaving. You got no loyalty. So it's like, but at the end of the day,
to the name of
the fans are like, and that's why when I see people that switch fan loyalties, those people are the scum of the earth to me. Like frontrunners are the scum of the earth to me, bro. I break my brother-in-law's balls all the time because he's also from Long Island, and he's a Rangers fan, which whatever, sorry, Dan. But his son became a Lightning fan because as he got into hockey, the Lightning won 2 Stanley Cups. I was like, bro, how, like, where's your self-respect letting your son be a front runner, motherfucker? What are you doing? Come on.
You gotta suffer. I mean, it's like with the Rangers, right? Like the fans that stuck with it. And, I remember watching the 94 Stanley Cup, and it was just like,
oh, yeah.
Ridiculous.
I went to that playoff game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Like if if the Knicks win, it'll be like, how long did we suffer? I mean, you have people that have suffered longer than us before we were born, right? Or it's like, if the Mets win a World Series ever, which I'm not confident they will, but like I will literally come in my pants. Like, it's like, because without the suffering, like it's not worth it, right? Like that's what makes it all worth it. Like if your team's just great all the time. Like, Dan, your point was great, too. Even the 96 Yankees, like, they hadn't won in, like, 20 years,
No, it was
all-time franchise,
I watched Donnie Baseball fucking retire before a fucking championship. They win a ring. And, that's what's interesting, too. Like, even with the Giants, like, when I was a child when they won their first Super Bowl, and I remember watching.
Yeah, we vaguely remember it.
Yeah. And then nothing. And like absolute garbage forever. Like they were just trash.
Ray Hanley, fucking Dan Reeves, terrible years.
Horrible. And then when they won, and I was living in Colorado when they won. So it was like 2007, 2008.
Oh, and they beat the undefeated Pats team?
That was the greatest. God, that was unreal. I lost my mind. But it was it is. I mean, can you imagine being a Cubs fan before they won the championship and before they won the World Series that year? I mean, it is part of it, because like knowing that your team is working towards this and there's still fans to kind of be part of it is really important, right? Like that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what sucks about watching all the celebrities though. You're watching all these celebrities dancing around and you're just like,
yeah, but see, I don't know, Dan. Hold on there.
that bothers me.
No, that doesn't bother me because a lot of these guys that you're seeing in New York, they're New Yorkers. And
Okay,
they've been
that's
fans.
different. Okay,
I respect
Larry
some of them, like
some of them.
Timothy Chalamet's been a Knicks fan since he was like 5. Like I get that, or like who's the angry tennis player asshole? What's
John McEnroe.
Those guys that have been fans,
they've been there. Like the ones that show up and they've been there.
Yeah, no,
Chalamet just happens to be rich now and is able to be closer.
He's just
like,
annoying.
but I understand you think he's annoying, but like regardless, it's like just because they're celebrities doesn't mean that they can't love a team.
No,
I hate fake celebrities. People too. They're
fake
us
celebrities
as well. Like let's all of a sudden we just like became celebrities because this
like
podcast blows up.
Lee,
like this.
Of
this
course, because he's been there when they blew. Like,
yes,
you know what I mean?
every game.
But
he's
like
Jack Nicholson with the Lakers, right? Like you'd see Jack Nicholson there, the good and the bad. He's always there. So it's like,
look,
like I saw like Seinfeld was there today, and Mariska
Hargitay, like she deserves 100%. But if I'm watching Taylor Swift jump around with Haim,
I yelled at that. I was like,
she was at the Cavs
I was
game.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because when was the last? Like, when has she ever been at the? Like 5 years ago, was she front side?
Yeah, it was
like,
a couple years ago. It was a couple years ago.
7 years, 8 years ago. Where was she? Like, was she like courtside at the Knick game?
If you're watching them get their ass kicked in a fucking October game, then you deserve to celebrate. Like Spike Lee, right? Or John McEnroe, who are there every fucking game.
Exactly.
And that is, I get it, because if you're a huge sports fan and you're rich, of course, like, dude, if I was like,
you have the ability.
If I was a millionaire, I'd have like courtside or fucking center ice tickets, Like, why not,
Exactly.
But yeah, if you're a opportunistic celebrity, fuck off. Or like who's the other one that's Tracy Morgan's always there,
Yeah. It's good PR now to be at some of these games.
Ben Stiller's been there.
Especially
he's looking old, by the way.
Oh my god, yeah. My friend was actually in the city today and got to take a picture with him. He's like,
he does not pass the nostalgia test.
Well, because let's see what happens with that dumbass new fucking Meet the Fuckers movie.
They're doing another.
Ariana Grande is going to be in it.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
It's going to be balls, bro.
She's his son's fiance, I think.
Yes. So
and
she's the new Focker.
Yeah, she's like a CIA or FBI or someone. She and Robert De Niro are really like buddy apparently, I think. I forget how good. Who cares? Like who cares? Like it sounds horrible. It sounds stupid.
No one needs that legacy sequel. I actually never even watched the last one. Meet the Parents to me is an all-time great movie. All the time I say strong to quite strong. Oh, that's like one of my favorite quotes. I bet strong to quite strong. Yeah. And the second one was still entertaining, right? The second one was good enough. And then I don't think I ever saw the third one. Maybe I started watching and shut it off.
Yeah. The second one though had
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
The second we're gonna stop in a minute. But the second one had like too much politics in it where like Robert De Niro was like talking like, hey, I'm the conservative person and you're the hippie progressives and we're gonna constantly say this. It's like, how much of this do I need? We get it. Like we get it.
Where the first one resonated because it's every man's worst nightmare, right? And he's like, I just want to smoke a cigarette, and he goes on the roof and fucking burns the backyard. Like it's like, God damn it!
I got nipples, Greg.
I got nipples, Greg.
Where he's like, do you have a fancy champagne? He's like, we got bums. Do you have anything better than that? You could buy a lot of bums. Like that movie's great. Like that's a good one.
They should have stopped it right there.
And that's
end it. Right.
But yeah, it's just I fucking full adrenaline dump, by the way. So I'm probably not making any sense at this point.
No, I don't even know where I'm putting it.
I
might
literally
put this, at the end of the other episode.
When we started, I had a full. You probably can't see it was a full of the big bottles of wine because I didn't feel like drinking beer tonight.
Mums
and no, barefoot, which is basically the equivalent of mums. The $10 175 liter of barefoot, and there's like a glass left in it.
I don't even know where I'm putting this. I probably am gonna like put it at the end of the mall episode and just be like, "Oh, we gotta go," and then come back and have this. Thing.
Yeah,
instant Knicks episode. However, you know what we should do if somehow they can actually win. We should just find 15 minutes to talk, and then you could put the two together. You could do that.
I could do that. Yeah. See, this is how the sausage is made, everybody.
Yeah, because then you could be like, "Hey, this is actually not nostalgic because nostalgic Knicks for us is shitting the bed."
Is that
it fails the nostalgia test in a good way.
But look, they could have saved this if they end up winning after this finger roll. That's it. Then curse is over.
It curse is over. Maybe I'll watch.
Finger roll curse is over.
Yeah, because it was also the that I remember they fucked us in '99 too. Because remember to make the finals, they had that famous Larry Johnson 4-point play. Remember that, which was insane.
Yeah,
and then
I never saw that ever.
The Ewing finger roll, shit the bed. So
the only thing is every time. It's just like they lost so much, but we still got that John Starks poster of him dunking over Jordan and Pippen, which that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And also, to this day, I still cannot fucking stand Reggie Miller and fuck Reggie Miller for life. Fuck him,
Yeah, and it's a shame Charles Oakley can't even be in Madison Square Garden to watch.
Yeah, he's banned. Do you remember? Did you see 2 years ago? Remember Mike Hammerski? He was the one that yelled at Dolan to sell the team, and Dolan took away his season tickets.
What?
It was in the New York Post and everything. It was like because apparently Mike Hammerski's a lawyer now, and this is probably 10 years ago.
What? Even that too? I'm surprised.
Yeah. I just remember the rumor.
Real? Mike Hammerski.
I swear to fucking God. But yeah, Mike Hammerski had Knicks season tickets because he was a lawyer and yelled at Dolan when he was walking by, sell the team, and Dolan tracked him down and took away his season tickets.
How are you even allowed to do that?
Wow.
Because he's dude, that's the funny that everyone's like, oh, why did Dolan invite Trump? And I was talking about this with my parents. I'm like, because they're the same person. They're the fucking asshole son living off daddy's money. Yeah. They didn't earn it. And now that's the problem right now in New York with sports, especially. You look at it. Dolan never earned his money, owns the Knicks and the Rangers. Steinbrenner.
And the Rangers, holy shit.
Yeah. Steinbrenner, living off daddy's money, running the Yankees. You got fucking Morrow with the Giants, where his dad made all the money and he's fucking them up. Woody Johnson, I'm pretty sure he didn't fucking found Johnson & Johnson because they're 100 years old, So it's all these second generation asshole kids that are living off daddy's fucking money. Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So they're all fucking scum. So.
Oh, that's what, I'm so far out of the world of sports right now because I don't. I can't get access to a lot of the things I want to watch during the regular season. I totally forgot that that. The Steinbrenner that owns the Yankees is the son. No wonder. Okay, that makes so much sense. That's such bullshit. And the fact that that Charles Oakley can't go to more Madison Square Garden or he won't go back because Dolan's not going to apologize to him for anything. That's some bullshit. It's like Charles Oakley was the heart of that fucking team.
But those teams Charles Oakley, John Starks. Patrick Ewing. Yeah, I just sent you guys that article. It's fucking from a couple years ago.
Fuck, bro. Mike Hammerski, the Knicks fan who was cursed out by owner James Dolan.
Right?
What?
Is that ridiculous?
And that's his picture right there. 35-year-old attorney is in his second season as a partial season ticket holder. Asked why he still wants to renew. I love the Knicks, but then he told Dolan. Oh my God, Mike Hammerski. That is so crazy.
Isn't that ridiculous? I'm rooting for the World Cup, not the U.S., because our fucking team sucks.
Oh, well. Yeah. There you go.
Man, that was
I'm not.
That was a literal
I'm gonna root for them, but it's definitely not gonna. They're not gonna go that far.
The problem with soccer or football in the U.S. is that is that the best athletes in our country don't play soccer, right? You know, they're playing another sport. So we're basically getting for our
Mike
national
Hammersley.
team. Yeah, you're getting like dude, like if we lived in fucking Spain, LeBron James would be playing soccer. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just there's so much more money to be made in the other major sports that like
so if you're that
hampers our
athletic,
team.
you get pushed to that. Yeah, I get it.
I actually prefer to be honest with you. I prefer to watch women's soccer. I think it's especially for our U.S. team. I think it's more high level. I think there's less of the flopping bullshit that I hate about men's soccer.
Yeah,
dude, there's not even flopping in the WNBA. Like those
started doing that shit in the
beating
NBA,
the
though.
shit out of each other.
Oh, dude, LeBron that is why anyone's talk he's the GOAT, bro. Go watch the NBA in the 90s and watch Jordan play and like actually watch him play and then be like, oh, LeBron can hold his jockstrap. Go fuck yourself, bro.
Jordan would those players would like throat punch people. Like,
oh yeah. Jordan would have like murdered his child to win a championship. Like, literally, like
God.
that's the competitive. And then you got LeBron flopping and crying like a bitch and forcing the Lakers to draft his shitty son. So, yeah. Fuck
Who
off.
went to
Billy's on a
USC?
fucking roll.
Who
All of
went
a sudden,
to
this
USC?
podcast turned into a sports podcast.
Yeah, sorry.
Maybe
Sorry.
we'll get some views.
This is why I don't. If I had a sports podcast, I would just make everyone angry because I would just tell everyone how much they fucking suck. Maybe I should. My brother has always said he's like, we should start a beer league podcast, call it like Fourth Period, and just record it while we're drinking in the parking lot during fourth period. I was like, let's go.
God.
I was like, let's do it. I was like,
One of
people
our
will listen to
episodes
that
would be
shit.
like, where's Billy? Well, Billy's been canceled, so we're not allowed to have him on the podcast anymore.
Nah, I won't go that far. Don't worry. Don't worry.
All right, everyone. Well,
yeah,
not
good
sure
shit.
where this is going. Not sure where this episode is. If you're listening to this right now and then the Knicks win the next game, this is going to be a whole thing. So maybe we just save this up until they win.
That's a good idea.
Sure.
And if they do, we should do a random friend group celebration of anyone that can. Like Mike used to be a Knicks fan. I don't know if he still is.
I don't know
right?
what Mike
But,
is. Mike's right now in Texas. He couldn't do.
I don't
Knicks
even-
game, so.
Wait, he's in Texas. He moved to Texas.
No.
No,
He has
he's
to go there
working.
for work.
He's working.
Man, I don't even know if Mike is Portuguese or Italian. It depends on the day.
Depends on the day.
I'm joking.
It
Remember
does.
his fucking mafia license plate in the back of his fucking
Saturn.
yeah.
Remember the diner fight? I'm not going to say what he said.
That was the best fight
Best fight.
because there was no fight. It was just
Yeah.
totally ridiculous.
I remember Manny when someone yelled at you when you were there about saying bro to him.
Oh my god, I'm not your bro. That was the
I'm like,
same
dude.
fight. That was the same
Oh,
fight.
so yeah, I was there. I was just really fucking hammered. So
Hey.
I just remember that
Yeah.
part of it.
That
Whoa,
was
the
some
camera
fun time.
changed.
All right,
It was the
everyone.
same
Well,
fight.
everyone, thank you for listening. We have no idea where it's going, so maybe we'll see you on another episode right now, right after this, or not, about the Knicks. All right.
1-900 scream holler at your boy, fool. you know that song, the JC song.
Share this episode with your friends. Subscribe and follow the Nostalgia Test podcast on YouTube, Substack, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. Send us your episode ideas and comments or book us for podcasts and events at thenostalgiatest@gmail.com. Come hang out with us next week because you never know what pop culture will pop up on the Nostalgia Test.